As soon as Helen's ready,
Oh, January 12th of 2021 via Zoom. Present Jen Crosby, Janice Cook, Michelle Petras, Leah Condon, Terry LaPrade, Nita Abbott, Helen Harto, and Paula Lapeet. Absent were Kate Mercier and Stephanie Granger. And the meeting began at 6:03 p.m. The 12/8/2020 minutes were read by Paula and accepted as read. Nita made a motion to accept the minutes and Helen seconded them. Discussion took place over the letter of resignation from Stephanie Granger from the Board of Trustees. It was mentioned that Denise Conti might be interested in taking over the role until the next election. Stephanie's term has 2 more years. Nita will reach out to her and see if she is interested. At the same time, Leah advised the board that she would be not be running for re-election.
Hello,
This year-
ladies.
Hi,
Jan.
Hi.
Hello.
This year, Janice, Terry, and Leah will be coming up for re-election. Paula shared that Kathy Regan Kelly had told her only 40 signatures would be required this year for having their names put on the ballot for re-election purposes. Director's notes. Building update. Waiting to hear about ventilation and door hardware. Building inspection have been done and approved. Lobby pickup update. Many libraries in the state are scaling back to curbside only. No talk of an open date at this point until numbers get back down. Hours discussion. Do we want to integrate more evening weekend hours? Suggestion to possibly keep the Tuesday through Friday 10:30 a.m. open time, but make Thursday night a later night for a lobby pickup and see how it goes. Many libraries state that their patrons prefer the early hours, but some need the after 5:30 time because of work. A survey is live, linked through the Facebook page to see what would work best for our community. Jen will email the survey to the trustees. Budget, haven't heard yet. Annual town report is due February 19th. The budget will need to be voted on at the next meeting. Jen said that the MBLC reported there should be a 20% increase to state aid. Hopefully we will see this in April. During COVID, Jen is able to attend Zoom meetings with other directors on Wednesdays and is able to network and share information amongst them. Jen also discussed the option of the library becoming SIPA complaint. I couldn't remember how it was pronounced. However, this may not be the best option for us. Leah brought up the trustee CD in the amount of $63,476 becoming due for renewal on February 15th, 2021. She shared that she had spoken to her financial advisor about alternate options for the CD due to low interest rates. Another option for the CD was shared with the trustees from Lauren McIntyre, VP of the Friends from her financial advisor. It was decided a separate committee composed of Leah, Helen, and Paula and Jen would meet with Chris Cloutier, Leah's advisor, to decide how to reinvest the CD. Warrants, $452.10, and $1,426 were presented by Jen. Terry made a motion to allow the warrants to be paid and signed by Jen due to the coronavirus situation. This motion was seconded by Nita and approved by all. Next meeting, Tuesday, February 9th, 2021. The meeting adjourned at 6:55 p.m. Respectfully, Helen Harto, Secretary.
I do have a couple of corrections. In the first paragraph, Stephanie's term has 1 more year. I don't know if we knew that at the last meeting or not.
We didn't.
We didn't. Okay, so then that wouldn't be a correction. Just something for everyone to note. And Kathy Kelly, it's Kathy Kelly Regan at the end of the paragraph.
Oh,
And then the other thing I have is under budget in the director notes. It said the budget will need to be voted on at the next meeting. It's the town report. Our portion of the town report needs to be voted at this meeting. That's all I had.
is there anything else that
Okay.
anybody saw that needed to be?
Okay, does someone want to make a motion to accept the minutes with it being amended?
I make a motion that we accept the minutes as amended.
I second that motion.
Okay. Jen, you're up. Library Director's Report.
Okay.
Wait a minute. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Jen, now you're up.
Let me see here. Of course, I just lost what I was doing. Okay. For my building update, I just have, we're still waiting on our ventilation report. There's no news. We did have to have a boiler replaced. I think I might have spoken about that at our last meeting. Not sure at this point, but that was taken care of by the town maintenance. Our lobby pickup update, I'm still in talks with other libraries, especially in our general vicinity, and everyone's continuing to do the curbside. Granby is still in the red. Numbers are going down, but until the trends start to go down, there's really, our kids aren't even in school right now. So
So Jen, until the kids are in school, until the kids are in school and the numbers are yellow, we shouldn't even really talk about reopening.
Right, there really
People
can't be a
just been asking me, that's
discussion.
why I wanted to-
Can't really have a discussion until the Board of Health has to approve our ventilation report. The Board of Health ultimately are the ones that are going to decide whether or not we can open. And since we have such a small staff, we have to really think about how we're going to plan that out and keep everyone the safest as possible. The American Library Association is petitioning to move library professionals up the list of vaccinations so that we can get American libraries
nice.
up and running. But haven't heard anything about that yet. I know that there's so many people in line and people who need it, obviously a lot more than we do. So I'm keeping an eye on that though, to see if anything comes of that. And, once it's safe to do so, we will start having those discussions. But I'm always thinking of my plan. I've got, multiple plan ideas in place. So once we do start getting there, we will make the plan. We're very excited to see people again. We just want to make sure it's the safest
Yay.
possible way to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the annual town report, the library's portion of the annual town report, I emailed it out to everyone today. I apologize for the late email, but on the bright side, it's short and sweet this year. Did everyone have a chance to read it, take a look at it?
Yep.
Yep.
Have any suggestions, changes, questions?
That's good.
Okay, if nobody has any questions, we need to vote on it.
Helen, were you trying to say something?
Yeah.
We can't hear you. Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So I was thinking it read very well, very different from the previous town reports, of
Yeah.
course, due to the circumstances, but I think you hit all the topics.
Thank you. Yeah, I tried to keep it short and sweet this year and really just kind of sum up, the changes we made and, how we had to switch gears and, all the services we're continuing to try to offer to the town. and just the fact that we're still here and helping people as much as possible. Our stats did go down, but not a lot.
Mm.
We still circulated for being closed for a good portion of the year. We still circulated quite a bit of materials, and we were able to offer people to get their library cards online, and all the digital loaning that we did really did great for the community. So even
Any,
with our
Yes,
interlibrary loan, our interlibrary loan was down for months, but we still had really high numbers in what we circulated that way too. So people are still using it, which is great.
so anybody else have any other questions on the annual town report? Someone want to make a motion to accept it?
I will.
Okay, Nita, I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I said,
Okay, Jen.
Okay, we have been approved for our state aid award. We were approved on February 4th. The first award will be in the amount of $7,675.54. And there should be one more award coming in a similar amount, if not the exact same amount, a few months from now. So overall, about $15,000 in state aid, which is up 20% from last year. So,
Oh, good.
Wow.
and
Nice.
we're still getting the support from the state, which is wonderful. Will
Now, are
allow
we-
us to do all these things we're trying to do.
Jen, do we have any requirements that go along with that, like what we can use it for, or?
It is to be used for materials. So it can be digital materials. It can be, you can count technology as long as it's something that patrons are going to be using. We can use it for, so if we decide to do Chromebooks, we can use it on Chromebooks and things like
Okay.
that, for as long as it's something that patrons can take out of the building
Okay.
and use. So we can even software and things like that. So it'll definitely do us well to have the extra 20% this year.
Wow.
I've got a few ideas already, so I'll bring them to our next meeting. Some more digital things we can look into.
Hmm.
great.
Yeah.
Okay, if no one has any questions about that, I did receive the budget proposal from the town just yesterday. They are proposing a 2% cost of living adjustment increase and a 2% bottom line increase over fiscal year 21. So I will be working those numbers. I've already started. So the only thing with that is it is due on February 26th. So as soon as I get this put together, we will have to have a special meeting to discuss and vote on it prior to the 26th.
So I was talking to Jen earlier, and it would be good if we can set a date now to do that. And we were looking at the 23rd. Would all of you be able to join in a quick special meeting on the 23rd, just to vote for the budget?
Is that a Tuesday? What day is that?
Tuesday night. It's 2 weeks
Tuesday.
from today.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
This, I
Yeah.
won't be available.
Okay, so we need to have 5 at least.
I can do it.
So everybody else will be on?
Yes, I can.
do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Paula, Paula,
Am I
can you-
gonna have to do a posting?
yes,
Paula?
that's, I was gonna say, Paula, can you put a posting in for the 23rd for a special meeting just for voting on the budget? And then Jen can get it into the town the next day,
And
or
that'll be at 6 o'clock like it usually is?
6 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
Jen, will you be able to do the budget by yourself?
We had talked about that. I'm gonna work on it and get it prepared, and then I can send it out to everyone and we can kind of discuss it together, since we have to have a special meeting that will be just dedicated to budget. I feel confident that we could get it hashed out if we need to sit and figure out the numbers, and rather than have a small budget, we can only meet on Zoom anyway. If everyone's comfortable with that.
Sure.
Sure. Sure.
So
And
the,
everyone gets to learn how to do the budget.
yeah,
Hey,
the 23rd at 6 o'clock, Paula.
Okay, yep, 23rd, and this is for voting for
The budget.
voting.
Fiscal year 22.
for- Okay,
Okay. And I want to remind everyone that I did send this out in email. If anyone didn't get it or needs me to send it again, let me know. The sexual harassment training for elected officials in town is Wednesday, February 24th at 6 p.m. It's all via Zoom. And it is a requirement, so we would love to have everyone get on there. Set your calendars. If you need me to send it again to you, please let me know.
I don't
know-
think I got it, Jen. I don't think I got it.
It came out on
Okay.
January 31st.
And
It
what
was a-
time?
Yeah,
That's, oh. I
6
can go back and
p.m.
find it. Jen, why don't you just send it to everyone again?
Okay, sure.
Everybody will have it fresh in their email.
Okay.
I had to do something like that for work, but it was something we did online on, like you had to take a course.
Yeah, that's what we had to do too.
Let's
is this
see
something
here.
they do
Okay.
every year, every so often in town? Like with these different types of trainings, or is it something special?
I think it's state requirement. Maybe it's a state. thing.
Yes, yeah, it
requirement
is a
every-
requirement. We all had to take it, all the staff in town, and now I know they're working on getting all the elected officials on board as well.
see.
It's like the ethics thing. You gotta take that every couple
Yeah.
of years too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I know there's an open meeting law seminar coming up. I didn't know whether it was like that.
Okay, so I will resend that to everyone as a reminder. Okay, and that is everything I have for tonight. If anyone has any questions or
Okay.
concerns or anything.
We're gonna go to others first. We'll get back to the warrants in a minute. I want to talk about the open election spot, the open trustee spot we have. Stephanie's is a 1-year position. And Leah will be coming up as a 3-year. And I know I see Denise on here. So welcome.
Hello.
As a,
Thank you.
she's monitoring today as a guest. And did you decide what you were going to do? Are you going to go for the 3-year?
Well, I would prefer the 1 year, I think.
Oh, this week-
But getting those 40 signatures could be difficult, but we'll try.
Okay, so here's
um,
the plan. Here, the plan that we talked about. And I know I
Right.
talked to you on the phone, and I'll let everybody else in on this. Terry, you're up for election this year with me.
right.
I'm going to get my papers tomorrow. I know, Terry, you already have yours at the library.
Yes.
Denise, if you get your paperwork and you drop off a sheet at the library, Jen is going to have a table at the library to let people sign.
Okay.
I actually leave for
Oh,
vacation for 10 days on Friday, but when I come back, Terry, I'll take a sheet of yours. If you want to leave it at the library for me, can grab it tomorrow.
Okay.
And then Denise, I can, grab one from you, and I'll go to the Dollar General store the weekend after I'm back and gather signatures.
And you got all
Okay.
ours right here.
Right, so that was my
Okay.
other suggestion.
Mhm.
There is going to be a table inside the double doors. Jen's already made a nice sign. If you guys can go in, hopefully, I don't know if Denise, if you've gotten your paperwork yet.
No, they haven't come yet.
Okay,
So
So
they
when
were
you
going to
do-
be mailed.
yep. When you do, just get the papers over to Jen,
Mhm.
and I'll get mine there tomorrow. If you guys could go and sign. I'm
Do you
actually,
see what they give you now? They give us a certificate and everything. We're special.
Mhm.
I had a little card.
It's so
We
nice.
didn't get that last time.
I had a little card. So we'll get that in there. They're kind of, little leeway on getting signatures here. They're asking for 40. We've always said to get more because sometimes people don't write very neatly. and they can't accept them if Kelly cannot figure out.
Tell them to print and write. That's what I did.
Right.
Mhm.
So we'll have that there. I'll hit the Dollar General. I think we should be able to get our 40s easy enough between,
Mhm.
all of us.
I
on that.
agree.
So you just have to decide which one you're going. So you're going to go for the year one?
I think, yes.
Okay,
That's
Stephanie.
what I talked to Jen about before the meeting started.
Okay, so we still have a spot open for Leah. So just get your feelers out there if anybody's interested. We need
Leah,
to
you
get
can't
on
leave.
board.
Sorry. And the signatures are due by March 29th. So we've got plenty of time to make it happen.
Leah, are you going to stay with the friends?
Yeah,
She
Okay.
can't get away that easily.
Well, that's good.
Nor
Such
she
an important part of the library.
Yeah, really.
Seriously.
Okay.
know what we would do.
Yep. Let's get to the warrants. Can someone make a motion to have Jen read the warrants and sign them?
Okay,
I'll make
Jen,
a
read the
motion.
warrants and
Okay.
please sign them. I make a motion that Jen reads the warrants and signs them.
So much faith. Okay, so the first
Good
warrant I
job.
have is $1,850.18. That is Baker and Taylor for books, Blackstone Publishing for audiobooks, and Demco for supplies. Then the second one is for $807.66. And that is Otelco for our phone line, Baker and Taylor for books, Blackstone Publishing for audios, Ingram Entertainment for DVDs, and Bayscan Technologies for printer receipt paper.
So I have to make the motion again. I make a motion that we
Yeah.
accept the warrants as read by Jen and give her the power authority to pay them.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
we still gotta decide what to do with that CD.
Chris Cloutier is wonderful, Leah. He's my advanced
Yeah.
advisor as well.
yeah.
He's very good. He's good at
That's very
what he
nice.
does.
Okay.
Okay, it's coming due the 15th, next Monday. Then I got 10 days, or you got 10 days.
I enjoyed our meeting with him. I thought he was very good. I would be in favor of putting our money into that fund. He suggested with I think there was, I'm trying to find my minutes from that meeting. I think there was an option of 80%.
There was two of them. One was 20/80 and the other one was 30/70.
So I was thinking the 20/80 would
Wait a
be
minute. One of them,
very risky, but better than,
is called the 20/80 is capital preservation, which is low risk. The 30/70 was conservative, which is also a low risk.
But it wasn't as much of a low risk as the 80/20, the 20/80.
Yeah, that one's more. The
It
20/80
was,
is more.
yeah, that was more conservative than the 30/70.
So what was the consensus of the committee to go with?
I'd do
Well-
the 30/70 if I were you. He's very good. I've had his stuff with me for almost 20 years. I've had things with him. And for my children, they have trust funds and that I had him invest all that. And when he tells you straight. And you can call his office anytime and ask questions and he gets right back to you. So if you have any concerns about anything. I like that he's local and that it's one person. It's not this big, huge conglomerate like Prudential or something like that.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's like an individual.
yeah, I thought he was very good. So we just have to decide if we want to do the 30/70 or the 20/80.
But I was trying to Okay, the 2080 is 20% equity, 80% fixed. So the 3070 would be like, let me just make sure.
Still conservative though, too. So it's
Yeah,
not like.
they're
huge
both
risk.
very conservative. And yeah, 30 equity, 70 in fixed income. So
Yeah, he said that that one was conservative, but it's a little bit more of a risk than the 2080.
You have to look at it over the course of the year. You can't look at it from month to month. It's about the big picture, you
I
know?
need to step away for a moment. I'll be right back.
and there was the fees. There is a fee to it.
Well, like a
It's
yearly,
minimal.
it's a yearly, right?
No, it was a monthly fee, right,
Oh.
Paula? You had asked
Yeah.
that question.
Yep, there was a
Yes.
monthly fee.
Yeah. 1%
Yes.
or point one.
It's minimal.
Okay, well.
And that fee doesn't matter which one we choose.
Correct.
Right,
No, it's,
right.
the fee's the same for either one.
Right.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Can
Oh, so how much, all right, so how much would you want to put in? It's minimum of 25,000. But there's 63,000 in.
But we don't want to tie up
No,
all
no,
of
you
it.
don't, no, you don't want that much in there.
Do you want to do 25,000 or 30,000?
I would say 30, because then you still got 35,000. That'll be just stuck in savings.
Correct.
Yeah, I didn't think we should do the minimum of 25,000. I thought it should be like a little bit more.
I think it should be a
Because
little
there
bit
will
more.
be fees that are going to be taken out.
We talked about how much money we use a year. And if we take any money out of this, you said there is a fee if we withdraw anything?
No
Yep.
penalty to take it out.
Okay, so if we have 65,000 out there, why don't we put in 55,000 and just save 10,000 in savings? If there's no penalty, we might as well make more money on what we can put in there than waste it sitting and saving.
Well, but now you're risking that much more. I mean, it is stocks. It is the market. So, you know, you're at the mercy of the market.
I put in 30. I think that's
Yeah,
a
I'd
good
say
number.
30 is a good.
I was
And we can
thinking
always
30
put in
also.
more.
So
Right.
are we someone gonna put a motion in to submit 30,000 to this fund so it can be done?
I make a motion that we put in, is it $30,000? Is it from our savings?
Yes.
Well, from the CD.
From our CD, put 30,000 from our CD into this account with,
Managed account. That's a Vanguard managed account.
Vanguard managed account through Chris Cloutier.
Now what you could do with the other is I got the rates, which is nothing. The CD rates, you could go with an 18-month at 0.20 or a 24-month at 0.30. Because otherwise that money is just going to be sitting in savings. And savings is 0.05.
Wow.
Well, how much would you recommend putting in that? The rest of it?
But you can't take it out for like 2 years. So you have to decide how much you want to put in there.
Well, or 18 months, we could
18
go
months.
for 18 months, you know. Well, but it's only 0.20.
So,
But we don't make anything if we put it in savings or very low.
No.
Didn't we used to put everything in a CD and only leave like 3,000 or 4,000 in savings?
Well, you've already got in savings, wait a minute. I think it's 3,000 in savings now. But wait a minute. Shoot. It's in the other book. Just a minute. Polish. Okay, yeah. Savings, you've got 3,140 as it is right now in savings.
And why don't we continue doing that, put the rest into the CD, leave what we have in savings, and if there's an emergency, we can take out of this, the mutual.
The managed account.
Yep.
So, all right, 30,000 into a managed account. And
We,
it would
do we
be-
get taxed on that if we take it out?
That's a good
No,
question.
I
don't
would
think so.
imagine you only get taxed on the amount that you earn, not on what you've
Yeah.
already put in.
Right. You've
'Cause
already,
that's how my Vanguard works.
I don't know, we're
Yeah.
not, we're nonprofit.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't think we pay anything. I don't think. Let me see, so then 36,000 would go into a 18-month CD or 24?
Let's do the 18 months and let's see what happens in the next year and a half.
Okay. That's 0.20. And 30 in the Vanguard and, okay. All right,
So the Vanguard, just so I'm clear, is the 80/20?
oh, okay, we're going with the 80/20, right?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'll get hold of Chris and get that set up. I don't know how long it's going to take to get it set up, so well, it really doesn't matter. I'll start the other CD, the 18-month CD. The rest I'll put into savings until he gets it set up. And then we transfer it from savings into the managed account.
Okay,
Hey, Leah, what was the 24-month CD?
24-month was 0.30.
That one's 0.30?
Yeah,
It's a one difference.
yeah.
The way it's gonna be for a few years, I think, at least.
Hey, Leah, can I just ask you, who's on the account with you? I've kind of lost track of all that.
it should be me.
Janice.
Okay,
Janice is, yeah, for the Florence Bank is, yeah, Janice is.
okay, thank you.
And and he said that there would be no problem when it comes to switching, not chair, that there would be no problem, changing names.
Names.
When the chair person changes.
Okay.
He said that would be no problem.
Okay, so is it just me on this or is there somebody else?
No, me.
The two of us.
Me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so someone needs to make a motion for the 30,000 that's going into the Vanguard managed account, the 36,000
Make a motion.
that's going into the CD.
the 18-month CD.
Or, yep,
Oh, did we decide on 18 months or did we go for 24?
18, I thought we decided.
18,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, yeah. And I do believe Kate made the motion.
Okay, someone second it?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, we're gonna do the 2080.
Yes, that's,
Okay. All right,
okay. Any other business?
we'll get
Oh.
it going.
Before we break, I wanted to let everyone know that we are doing the Greg Maycheck pastel presentation via Zoom. And we will have all supplies ready for pickup here at the library. So anyone who wants to sign up, we have 24 slots. Anyone who's interested, it will be on Thursday, March 4th at 6. And we'll have everything is free. It's paid for by the Friends and the local cultural council. And we'll have all the materials here. Everything's ready to go. Anyone who's interested can let me know. We'll sign you up.
Yeah.
Is this a drawing?
Yes, it's pastels, Georgia O'Keeffe's The Miracle Flower. It's very pretty.
I'd like
It's
to,
it's on our website if anyone wants to look at it.
so you can sign us up if we just tell you? Sign me up. I'd like to do it. I missed all the others.
Okay, sure.
So what,
And,
like, people go and pick up the materials at the library and you
Yes.
do it at home?
So the week
Oh.
before, we'll have everything bagged and ready for pickup with your name on it here in the lobby. And that night, it's at 6 o'clock. You just sign on and he goes over everything with you.
It's a Thursday night.
Yes.
Fine.
He walks everyone through it and he's wonderful. Everyone loves his programs. We were very sad to have to cancel the last one. But luckily for the power of technology, we're getting a second chance at trying that out. And I will also be having a little later in March, I think it's on the 11th, we will be having a presentation from someone who will be talking about how to find easy walking trails and hikes in Massachusetts during COVID-19. So
Oh, thanks.
to find, trails that are appropriate for your physical level and also, how to steer clear of other people and stay safe and not take on too much. I think a lot of that happened at the beginning of spring. Everyone got out there and didn't quite know what they were doing. So, and she's also written books about finding easy walks in Massachusetts. So I will have a copy of her book here if anyone's interested in checking it
Who
out.
is this, Jen? Who is that?
Her name is Marjorie. Of course, you had to ask me that. Marjorie. Marjorie Turner Holman. She focuses on all different areas in Massachusetts and even north of Massachusetts. She's got quite a few books out there on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
And look her up. And then we'll have her book here soon. I'm waiting for it to come in now.
Jen, I just to let everybody know, my friend there that wrote the book, she wrote this book about Holyoke, and I gave a copy to the library. So anyone that grew up in Holyoke in the Flats, she's 80 years young, and it's a wonderful little book about her experiences. It's very well researched with all the pictures of how the Flats looked back then, and it's quite neat. So I bought a copy and the library has it. It's a very quick read.
Awesome. What's her name, Kate?
Barbara Roschilla. She lives in Chicopee.
Okay. I grew up in Holyoke.
That would be really neat because my parents grew up in the Flats too.
They love the book because I've read half of it. The school, I can't read the whole thing, but it's a quick read. It's from her experiences as like a 9-year-old girl, and I've listened to her talk about it for years. She's one of my closest friends, and what a place it was back in that time.
Mm-hmm.
That's remarkable.
Okay.
I had a lot of fun looking through that book over the holidays.
The pictures, right? Did you see all the pictures? Yeah.
Yes, it was so cool. Very neat.
So anything else, anyone?
Yes, I have a couple things. Last time we met, Nita, you said Gail Damaris might be interested in becoming a trustee.
Yeah, I talked to her, but she's not, unfortunately.
How about Candace Gagnon? What about
Why
Candace
not?
Gagnon?
Who?
Candace Gagnon.
Oh,
I don't know her.
She was a preschool teacher. She's a friend of mine. She lives in Granby on Chicopee Street.
Okay.
Would you be interested in reaching out to her?
I will. I can text her.
Oh, that would be lovely. She would be wonderful.
She might want, she might be interested. Because she was always somebody who was at the library.
She is.
She would come in the library a lot. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
She used the library a lot.
And her kids are older now, so they're all out of high school.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, her kids are out of high school. She used to babysit my kids.
Aw.
She's the same age as me, Michelle.
Well, there you go. Candy Gagnon.
Yeah, just one more thing I wanted to bring up. Jen, a long time ago when Fred Stewart passed away, didn't we buy some markers that we were going to put up in the stacks?
Yes, we have a plaque that is on the wall, or on the end cap
Oh, okay.
in memory of him.
Okay.
Does anyone know how Alice is doing? I heard she's in the hospital.
I don't have any updates.
I just understand it's hospice.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, really? Okay. It's
Yeah.
too bad.
But that's all I've been able to find out.
Oh, it's plowing my driveway.
Somebody's home.
Okay. I'm gonna get the dog.
What is going-
Okay. I'll put you on mute there. Her first time using Zoom, so we have to teach her the ways.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Hey,
Great.
you know, I told
Oh,
her.
Jen, I was wondering, we use Zoom, but a lot of the other boards and committees, they use like GoToMeeting. Does it make it, like, what's the difference?
I think Zoom's better. Just
Okay.
I've been to go
Really
to
know the difference. This is
I
the
think it's
one that we
better.
have a subscription for.
Oh, okay.
I've done
So the
both.
one we use.
It's like,
Um,
I use
Yeah.
both for work and I actually prefer Zoom over GoTo. But
Me too.
when we're doing big presentations, we find the GoTo a lot easier to, transfer screen sharing. But
okay.
that makes sense.
with Zoom and it's just a meeting like this.
I just wondered.
It's worked out pretty well so far.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, as far as the public using it too, because we have the knitting groups and everything that use our Zoom account, and it
Oh,
works
yeah.
out pretty good.
Jen, what's the library's number again?
The phone number?
Yeah, because I'm just texting Candace.
Sure, it's 467-3320.
Okay, thanks.
Of course. Yeah, have her give me a ring anytime. We'd love to have some more
Try
enthusiastic.
some more people too. Hopefully someone.
Great.
Maybe Nancy Brooks. Does anyone know her? My next door neighbor. Maybe she'll be interested.
Yeah, I know Nancy. Yeah.
Yeah,
She might.
she might.
She might.
Yeah.
Wasn't she a trustee before?
I thought she was at one
Oh,
time.
Not
Yeah, I
to my
think-
knowledge.
No?
Not as
It was prob-
long as
it was-
I've been here,
It was
but
probably, I think it was before your time, sweetie.
Possible.
Been around a long
13
time.
years. It's been
You're
a while.
just a chilling.
Try 40. Try 40.
I feel like it's been about I feel that this 1 year has been about
Long.
40.
Yeah.
Definitely aged me more than the past 12 have.
Especially with all the snow.
Okay, does anybody have anything else?
So,
I'm going to be out of the country, so I won't be around for a while.
Wow.
Okay,
Where are you going?
You know me, Aruba.
I love
Lovely.
Aruba.
God willing that it all happens.
Wow.
I love Aruba.
Lucky you. Lucky you.
Wow,
So
so just take us with you and we can have our meeting there.
It's
Okay.
such a nice island.
so you won't be here for March and April, or you don't know yet?
I'll be back for April.
Okay,
I'll get
So
these
yeah.
minutes out to you very soon before I leave.
Now bring the sunshine back with you.
Okay.
Yeah, really.
my parents would like a little heat. Okay, anybody else?
Our next meeting
is the 9th.
Tuesday, March 9th.
Okay.
Well,
If
well,
that's
actually,
it,
no, we'll be meeting for, you know what I mean? We'll be meeting for
Yeah.
our budget, but then,
the budget meeting's on the 23rd at 6:30. If anybody else
Oh,
cannot make it, please let us know, because we got to make sure we have at least 5 there that night.
want
Otherwise,
Is
it
it
at six-
6:30 or 6
You want it at
o'clock?
6:30?
6.
6.
6 is
Six.
better, I think.
Did I say
Yeah, we'll
six?
just-
Would I be there
said
for that
third.
one?
Yeah.
I don't think so. You don't have to, come for that one
No, okay,
until we get you,
signed on.
until you get officially signed in.
Denise, we're so glad to have you.
We are, Denise.
Yes, we are.
Nice to see you, Denise.
Yay, welcome.
And the dog too.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, he's very loud. Loud guy.
Like the best part of being on Zoom, you get to see everyone's pets.
That's right.
Yeah.
You didn't see her, but you heard her.
You can hear them.
Yeah, you heard her. She's
See my,
crazy.
see my gift in the background? It's a Norman Rockwell.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
Oh,
I'm a
nice.
teacher.
Great.
Okay, we have anything else? Then I'm gonna call the meeting adjourned.